Hello, it's me, Okbayemi alias Catalove. Sorry you haven't seen me online for a while because I have been so busy working on some personal projects. Don't worry, you will soon hear about the projects very, very soon. Okay, let me just go straight to what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Meghan and Harry. Well, it's no longer news that they have stepped down from the royal duties and they announced it on their social media and they've relocated to like Canada, and they've made an agreement that with the Queen, Harry made a private meeting with the Queen, and all that with close about like him, Charles, the mother, and him alone. They made a very private meeting, like on the roles and duties, how they're going to shuttle on how Harry is going to shuttle his duties between Canada and UK. But one thing about life, I want to talk about courtship. When you want to have when you are doing courtship, in my own opinion, when you're going out with each other, you would like to talk about your goals, your life aspirations, your do's and don'ts, what you can take, what you can't take. And if you feel that you cannot blend into that thing, then maybe you just back out of the relationship. Harry is the kind of never end up with someone like Kate. Because if you look at Harry, for example, he wasn't really into the royal thing. He had always liked the outside world to explore. He was kind of a rebel. So probably when he met Meghan and all that, they must have discussed those kind of a thing that I'm a prince, so but I'm not really too royal like that. And she too said, oh, I'm an actress, and I'm not really a royal freak like that. So they must have seen some similarities, that they have in common, and they fell in love with each other, and the thing now led to marriage. But what's surprising me about their relationship was that when Lady Diana died in 1990 in the Paris tunnel, when she had this when they had an accident, the drunken driver, you know, like was over speeding, and unfortunately they crashed into the tunnel. I thought the Queen said that since the Queen Elizabeth said that, okay, ever since the death, like this paparazzi thing and all that's kind of led to Lady Diana's death, this thing will be limited. Like there will be a kind of limitation, that there will be these rules and regulations to kind of limit the way the media and paparazzi covers everything. And that was what made me to believe that. That's why I felt that, okay, maybe that was why all this Queen, they were not on Instagram, they were not on Facebook. Royal Highness stuff that is going to reduce, and it's worked, because that's why I didn't see them. At least they were not really on the social media. They were just in the last 1 year or last 2 years, maybe the royal family just joined, and it's strictly like royal duties. It's not personal life. Oh, I took picture in my room, in the bathroom, and all that. It was strictly official duties. They try to deliberately make it as boring or as civil as possible, because they're trying to be more careful when Lady Di died. But I was surprised. I'm really, really surprised that. But I don't know. Ever since this Meghan married Harry, you understand? Ever since she married Harry, it has been non-stop in the press. I thought that, when the Queen must have noticed the thing is coming out every time. There's always this news on the social media. I expected her to like come up that, because I know whatever the Queen says, they'll likely listen to her, because I think she has the power to even close down some magazines, some media outlets and all that. I don't know, but I think she has, because whatever thing she says really holds a lot of weight. But I'm surprised the Queen was like, the majesty, everything, they've been quiet, they didn't see anything. So there was enough bashing, and it was so admirable. Like, like in Nigeria and Africa, for example, a mixed race is taken like a white person. She's given more preferential, he or she's kind of given more preferential treatment. If they happen to study the university in Nigeria or Lagos or wherever, they kind of easily get more fame because they are mixed more than a regular black person. And they are treated like, you know, they have more toasters, more this, more that, they just have this. But in overseas, not like that. They still take you, no matter how little maybe even if it's only 10% black, they'll still take you as black. But in Africa is different. They still kind of take you as a white person, some over privileges and all that. But here it's not like that. But people admired Meghan, like, oh, she's so lucky. She was 3 years older than Harry. They got married. He saw her. But I think Harry was kind of captivated with her beauty. She's pretty, and she was captivated with her beauty. And there was lots of discrimination, like the instances, like when they were preparing to get married, um Kate, it was said in the tabloids and the maybe Daily Mail or something like that, chose her favorite fragrance and all that, while Meghan wasn't allowed to choose hers. They didn't listen to her. Another stuff was that, they kind of praised the fashion, the way Kate is, the way she's like, how she wasn't fashionable before to become like a royalty. Then while Meghan was kind of criticized that she's trying to put in fashion or trying to put in kind of Vogue like thing into royalty, that they won't have that. And she was also criticized that her makeup is kind of looking like this Hollywood type of makeup. And while Kate's makeup is like okay for the royalty, Meghan is trying to have this Hollywood touch, the way she crosses her legs and all that. Different things, and but I expected when you want to enter showbiz, anybody that wants to do acting, even vlogging, even being on video cameras and all that, as an actress, you know, you will always expect that you like this, people admiring you. You will always expect paparazzi to chase you. So I don't know why she's like kind of complaining. Like now, recently she went on a stroll with two bodyguards following her in Canada, carrying her baby, and she's already saying she's already going to sue the press. Anybody that goes into acting should expect to be stalked and all that. Should like showbiz to an extent, and should expect to be stalked, to be followed. So I don't know why she should have been used to that kind of a lifestyle. So I don't know why she's taking it personal. Or maybe because they are no longer in the royal family, so they need more money now. And things, and they need they actually need to hustle more now. So, in my own opinion, if I were in her shoes, if Harry met me as an actress, and for example, and I got married, had kids and all that, yeah, so a saying always goes, and an actress is always an actress because that is what she wanted to do. Well, I would have tasted the royal life until I'm tired of it. You know, waited until I had like two kids, or waited till like after like 5 years marriage. Okay, I already know how it is, and okay, we can now. Even though all those paparazzi thing are just stalking her, should have been able to convince yours, but don't worry, not now, not now. Let's just wait a little while. Let's be like 3, 5. Let the baby like grow up to like 3 to like 4, 5 years old or something like that. Let's just wait for a few years. But I think she just felt that, oh, let me get the deal while I'm young. While I'm still young. While I'm still young, let me get the Hollywood deal. So the faster we jet out, the better it is for me. So I feel like exiting the royal family benefited Meghan more than Harry. I know that if Meghan would have told him that, okay, let's just wait for some years. Let's just wait. Okay, we'll be married for 2 years. Let's just wait for like 3 years more before we exit. I'm sure Harry would have listened to her. Like, or even all those paparazzi, don't worry, we still have that plan. Let's just. But she wanted things to, she wanted to exit very fast. So I think the exiting was kind of, she had her reasons. She wanted to go while she's still young and all, to quickly exit and all. And we see the results now, and they've been able. Harry was able to help her to hustle for the Disneyland contract as a voiceover, and they will soon get a deal with Oprah Winfrey, maybe probably to do a show with her. I don't know. There's a deal coming in so very soon with Oprah Winfrey, and probably they are likely going to Netflix. You know, who knows? Maybe a reality show about their lifestyle. About her. I don't know, but they also have a Netflix deal, so money will be coming in for them. And I know that Harry is worth like $43 million, and I don't know how Meghan is. I think maybe between 5 million or so, probably before $5 million before she met Harry. So they'll be able to survive, and the Canadians don't want them to be responsible for the security details. Thank God, at least the couple said that they're going to be responsible for that on their own. So they have a bright future, but to me, it favors Meghan. It's all about Meghan more than Harry. I can see the future for Meghan more. She's likely going to be, she wants to move around more with the A-list. She's likely going to be into showbiz. Oh, it may not be so much because she still has the royal thing. And they are both of them are probably going to be endorsed by lots of companies, but it will have some restrictions. I can't really say what Harry will really do. Maybe oversee her, and I don't know. I can't really tell, but I know that I can tell what Meghan is likely going to do, and it's really going to favor her more than Harry. I think she just kind of used him or whatever, like a platform, like fame on her own side. To me, it favored Meghan than Harry, but you know, Harry loves her, and who knows, he will listen to her. I don't know what Harry is capable, apart from the endorsement deal, the Netflix, the Oprah Winfrey, the voiceover for Disney, and Harry. I don't know what Harry is gonna do, but at least they still have the 50% royal duties that they're going to still do anytime they come back to UK, they still have the royal duties they're going to do when they go to UK. At least I know about that for Harry. But I don't know what he will do or what he's likely to do on his own personal. It's Meghan that I can see more. I can predict more. But my own wish for them is that I know the father has been feasting a lot, her family members. Maybe that is why she has kind of snubbed her family members, you know. But I just wish, you know, parents have limited time in this life. I just wish she should make peace. They may not necessarily be very close, like, okay, daddy, come and visit me, like, see me, come and see your grandbaby. You've not even seen your grandchild. Take pictures. Make it as civil as possible. You know, maybe the birthday of the kid, you'll be there. If you don't want that, if you don't want to be very close to your child, you know, you don't want him to intrude too much because you're afraid that he could probably leak things to the press. Then the necessary aspects of the grandchild's life, let the dad be present there. Maybe birthdays, her birthday, you know, special occasions. Then after that, you know, you just know how you will discharge him. But try and make peace with your father before he goes, because I don't think you'll be very, very happy if you're not in good terms with him before he dies. He said it. He has even said it on tablet. He's not even sure if he will likely see her daughter, but I pray he does. I pray he does. Anyway, that's the future I predict for the two. I wish them the best of luck with their new life. I wish both of them, you know, everything they always wish for themselves, to have beautiful marital bliss, and everything works out the way they planned it. And I hope this second alternative to their life after the royal will really please them and make them more happier, you know, than when they were in royal life, as you know, as it was assigned to them. So thank you very much for listening to my video. Don't forget to subscribe, to follow, to like, to comment. You'll be hearing again from me once again. Bye bye.